Good morning, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. I'm your host, Dr. Steele. This is Morning Flow, a routine, a practice, a discipline, if you will, that we do really every day, but I go on live and do it Monday through Friday when I'm available to really help everyone kind of connect and be in flow for the day. So flow state is where you are more optimized. Good morning, Chrissy. You are more optimized mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and you are clicked in. What is it? I think Esther Abram Hicks says tuned in, tapped in, tuned out or something. All right. So big inhale. Today we're going to do 15 minutes of movement. And exhale. All right. Big inhale. Up the center. And exhale. Big inhale. And exhale. Big inhale. And exhale. All right. Right arm only. Big inhale. Straight. Imagine that there is a piece of string pulling that right side up, 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 up. Very good. And exhale down. Left side, nice and straight. A piece of string pulling your left fingertips up, 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 up towards the sky. And then relax down. Both sides. Big inhale. Cactus arms down. Very good. And pinch at the bottom. Nice pinch and hold. 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 Really opening up your chest and pinching in the back. Very good. Very good. Pinch, 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 pinch. And release. All right, big inhale again. Cactus arms all the way down. And really open up those shoulders when you're doing your cactus arms. Pinch, 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 pinch at the bottom. And hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go ahead, inhale. One more time, cactus arms down. Really open up that shoulder girdle, both sides, pinching at the bottom. And then we'll hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go ahead and release all of that out. Big inhale. Exhale down. Go ahead and put your arms behind your back, opening up across your clavicle, across your chest. Big inhale. Very good. And as we're opening up, big inhale. Opening up that chest all across the clavicle. Exhale. Very good. One last time, big inhale. Open up a little bit of counter pressure there against your chest and clavicle area. Exhale and go ahead and drop your arms down. Now we're going to bring our attention to our abs. So as we bring our attention to our abs, we are going to, again, visualize this rubber band wrapping around your abdominal region, right? And then we are going to zip our entire abdominal region up, starting at the very bottom. So go ahead and zip up, zip up, zip up. Pull everything in as you're zipping, almost cinching with that rubber band, pulling your belly button in towards your spine, cinching all of that in, pulling, 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 and then go ahead and bring your abs in just a little bit more, just a little bit more, and just a little bit more still, and hold for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go ahead and release and relax. Very good. Big inhale. One more time, zipping all the way from the bottom of your abdomen contracting those lower abs, contracting those mid abs. Imagine there's a big rubber band wrapped around your midsection, pulling you in, pulling you in, pulling you in. One more time and holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go ahead and release that out. All right, we're gonna do it one more time. I love working on my abs for sure. Go ahead and zip up all the way from the bottom. Zip, 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 zip. And go ahead and pull everything in like a giant rubber band is wrapped around your midsection, buttoning your belly button to your spine, pulling everything in, pulling it in, pulling it in, pulling it in, and holding for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very good. Go ahead and release and relax. Go ahead and bring some awareness to your right leg. Go ahead and inhale, then up to the chest. And exhale down. Inhale up towards the chest. Exhale down. Inhale in towards the chest. Exhale down. Inhale one more time. And go ahead and circle, right? Circle. And circle one more time with the hip. And then hold that circle outward. And go ahead and put a nice counter pressure on your knee. Good. And then release. All right, we're going to go to our left side. Big inhale, knee to chest. Big inhale, knee to chest. Big inhale, knee to chest. One last time, knee to chest. And then go ahead and open for circles. Open for circles. Open for circles. Open for circle one last time, and then when you get to the bottom of that open circle, go ahead and apply a little bit of pressure on your knee. Your foot is going to be kind of in the crease of your other leg. Very good. And release. All right, so now we are going to transition from our seating to our standing. So we're going to do this consciously yet again, and we are going to bring both of our feet down. Make sure that you're nice and planted. Your ball of your feet is really where that shift and that transition is going to happen. Activating our quads, activating our hamstrings, activating our glutes, and then pulling our entire abdomen in, just as we did before. So we're just going to be contracting everything. So while we're sitting, just go ahead and start to warm up and fire up that quad, fire up that hamstring, fire up that glute, and then lastly, fire up those abs. So nice and contracted. And we're going to transition, moving from that sitting to that standing. So starting, we're going to contract at the glutes and then in our abs, and we're going to have ourselves pull up. Ready? Okay. Big inhale. We're so unconscious when we move, so we want to really slow this process down and think about each step. All right, so we're going to make our transition. Go ahead. Big inhale up. Very good. So we're going to do with today we're going to do a little bit different. So go ahead and we're going to start with our quad stretch here. So inhale, bring your right foot to your glute. Don't lose balance. Obviously you're going to be balancing on your left foot. You can grab a chair, hands on hip, arm up, whatever you prefer. And we're going to stretch all down that quad and then release. Other side. In your hand position, you can either be inside or outside of your foot. Remember, arm can go up, even to the side, on the hip, on a chair, whatever you need. for the day. Very good. And relax out. All right. So what we're going to do is we're going to do our normal that we work on our hamstrings, but first we're going to warm up our hips. So first things first, we're going to pull our hips in, buttoning that belly button to the spine, pulling everything in, right? We're going to get into kind of like a little squat, and we're going to go almost like a runner's lunge, if you will. So nice little squat here, and then we're going to go up here, and up here, and up here, right? And up here. We're going to alternate. And remember, we're bringing everything in when we're doing this, so we're not just kind of letting everything hang out. Alternate, 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 alternate. And remember that movement again. We're contracting our quads, contracting our glutes, contracting our hamstrings, and then lastly our abs. We're just warming ourselves up. Couple more rounds. Very good. One more for both sides. All right, so now we're going to work on our stretch. Big inhale down the center, keeping everything buttoned in, hinge forward, and hold about halfway, and really again bringing that abdomen in even more, pulling our abdomen in even more, and then finally coming down. Or hamstring stretch, shake your head yes, shake your head no, make sure you're nice and relaxed, and go ahead and roll up. As slow as you can. Sometimes it can be a little challenging. Shoulders last. All right, this side again. All right, so we're gonna come down. We're gonna do our alternating to build up a little bit of heat, and then we're gonna go into our hamstrings. So, all right, we're gonna come down here. Remember, pull everything in, contract your quads, contract your glutes and your hamstrings for one. Alternating, building a little bit of heat this morning. Alternating, about halfway there. Very good. Go ahead, big inhale, all the way to the top. Bring everything in with you, and then hinge forward and hold. Make sure everything is pulled in as best you can. Very good. And then go ahead and relax down into your hamstring stretch. Ragdoll, shake your head yes, shake your head no. And then go ahead and scoop, reverse out, vertebra by vertebra, back to the top, back to center. Big inhale and exhale. Big inhale and exhale. All right, up, down, with our calves for 10. Circle with the left foot, circle with the right foot. Very good. And movement. There we go. So we've got a little bit of movement, a little bit of warmth today. Oh, very good. Hey, Solo. A little bit of warmth today, building up, right? So now we're going to move to the meditation portion of our morning flow. So if you have tuned in previously, we're working with Har meditation. So Kundalini is broken down into 3 main areas. Mantra, so for this, our mantra is Har, really coming from that abdomen. Har, 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 right? Mudra, hand position, which is like this. We're going to go har, 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 right? And breath, right? So our breath is pretty consistent in between. Our eye gaze is going to be closed, but a little teeny slit looking at the tip of our nose. I'm going to tune us in first, really just to connect us with higher self, open up the channel so we are awake, aware, and present. I'll open us up. If you know how to tune in Kundalini, feel free to join in. Otherwise, give us a moment. Om Namo Guru De Namo Om Namo Guru De Namo Om Guru De Namo Ad Gurene Me Jugad Gurene Me Sad Gurene Me Sir Gude Veda Me Ad Gurene Me Jugad Gurene Me Sad Gurene Me Sir Gude Veda Me Ad Gurene Gurene Me Jugad Gurene Me Sad Gurene Me Sir Gude Veda Me I lost my train of thought there. Right. Cool. So now we're going to go right into our har. Remember, just like this, I'll keep the time. We're going to do this for about 5 minutes. Inhale and begin. Har, 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 har. Very good. Keep going. Keep building that tension in your abdominals, continuing to keep your abdominals nice and contracted as we are chanting. So bringing it in even deeper every single har, really feeling out your personal power, self-love, self-worth, self-appreciation. You can do anything for the next 3 or 4 minutes. Har, 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 heart, 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 heart. Keep going. About a minute or so left. You're doing great. Really contracting again that abdomen, encouraging more confidence, self-assuredness, authenticity, and grace, and knowing who we are. Big inhale and continue. Heart, 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 heart. Very good. Big inhale. Hold at the top. Root lock. Yes. Go ahead and hold your rectum, your sex organs, your abdomen, buttoning your abdomen and holding it in, sipping in just a little more air. Just a little more air. And then with a controlled exhale, nice and gentle, nice and gentle. Very good. Hello, tatted kisses. Awesome. Thanks, Ida. Not an airport. Don't need to announce your departure, but thank you for coming. All right, so now we're going to move into the journaling section of our morning flow. So now that we've built all that Kundalini energy, all that personal power, again, self-love, self-worth, self-appreciation, building it all from that midsection, which is our solar plexus, right? So now what we're going to do with our journaling, we're going to choose 3 words that we're going to live into for the day, answering that question, who am I, right? So we get to create ourselves each and every day. So I'm going to create myself right now, and you do the same. So go ahead and close your eyes, big breath, and you're going to just come up with the first 3 words that come, and that's how you're going to create your day. So do it with intention and do it with focus. Big inhale. So confidence, self-assuredness, and peace, right? So those are my words. I'm going to write them down. Confidence, self-assuredness, and peace. All right. So as we're working with this confidence, right? So let's imagine that I was scripting my confidence. So I'm going to speak this out to you, but normally we would write this down. You can choose confidence as your word. You don't have to. You can choose a different word, whatever works best for you. So let's almost pretend like we're scripting and creating our day. So I give myself permission to be confident. I give myself permission to be authentic. I give myself permission to feel safe in my body, and it's okay. I give myself permission to be confident in my body, and it's okay. I give myself permission to be at peace in my body, and it's okay. I choose to build my personal power, self-love, self-worth, self-appreciation from within, only seeking from self what self needs. So building that strength, feeling almost like oak, right? Building that strong foundation of confidence and self-assuredness. Really grounding in with that confidence. Feeling safe, feeling secure, knowing who I am, right? And that goes all the way into self-assuredness. So When I think of self-assuredness, so where the confidence is that base, that self-assuredness is really that ease, right? So coming from my heart, right, that self-assuredness is being relaxed and contented in who I am. Really loving myself and honoring myself, paying attention to what my needs are, respecting myself, respecting others, having healthy boundaries, setting my intentions, making sure my yeses are my yeses and my nos are my nos. Yes, seeking internal validation with self-assuredness, and really that's pulling in this chest area. So that confidence, that foundation, that self-assuredness coming here. I can only imagine my next word, which I don't remember what it was, right? Is peace, yeah. So peace, right? I'm connecting in with my crown chakra, with my third eye, visualizing only the things that are there for me, focusing on the results I want to create in the world, drowning out all the distractions, all the naysayers, all the people that hold me back, both inside and outside of this room, detaching from their thought process, right? Finding peace within myself, peace within the world, peace within my body, peace within my mind, peace within my heart, peace within my soul. So give myself permission to feel the calm of peace, the safety of peace, the ease of peace, the grace of peace. I give myself permission to be with that right here, right now. As I complete with this foundation of confidence, right? This heart space of self-assuredness, as I'm drawing all the opportunities towards me. I get paid to be myself. I'm supported to be who I am. I'm honored and cherished to be who I am. And as I'm seen and as I'm heard for who I really am, there is great peace, there is great assuredness. Because my self-concept, my inside world, now matches my outside world. Only love comes towards me because I only love myself, right? I give myself permission to be fully in love with myself, to be fully in peace with myself, to be fully self-assured and fully confident in myself. I give myself permission to return fully back into my body, to be a powerful human being, living a spiritual experience. Big inhale. Hold at the top. And exhale. Nice. Building in, and that's how we do it. So with journaling, we choose these words, right? We live into these words. Hello, Melanin. So we live into these words, right? We write them, we script them, we embody them, and that really sets the tone for our day. So the last section we're going to do is planning our day with intention. So now that we've built all this yummy energy, we've moved our bodies, we've honored our bodies, we've honored our spirit, we've honored our mind, we've given our emotions space, we've given our words voice, our truth. Now we're going to take all that focused intention that we've built, all that Kundalini energy, and now we're going to plan our day. So thank you. So when we plan our day, right, here's how we're going to do it with intention. We're going to get any kind of thoughts in our brains, any kind of extra little whatevers, right? Little jitters, any tasks that we need to get accomplished, any people that are crossing our minds, anything we need to dump out. And then we're going to get to our tasks. So we all know the tasks we have to complete. If you come to the class every day, you should have a running list. Otherwise, you can start fresh and just go ahead and dump all the tasks. Don't worry about organizing them just yet. Just dump them all out just for a few minutes. Thank you, Spiritual, for coming in. Right? So just go ahead and dump all of those thoughts out, all those tasks that you need to get accomplished. And then we're going to organize them in little buckets. So you're going to have a health bucket, a work bucket, a family bucket, all kinds of different buckets, right? And with these buckets, you're going to put all your tasks in. So go ahead and put your tasks in all these little buckets. And then we're going to prioritize these buckets, starting with our health bucket first. So you're going to put in your schedule for the day. Remember, we have a whole 168 hours for the week, right? But we do have these 24 hours in this one day. So we're going to tell our time what to do. We're not going to just let our time kind of spiral, right? So we're going to put our food, our meals, and our breaks first. Why those? Because we have to nourish and honor ourselves first and foremost, and we oftentimes put ourselves last. So we're going to prioritize ourselves first. That nourishing time, that honoring time, that peaceful time, we're going to go ahead and lock that in to our calendar. Remember, we may have to meal prep, meal plan, that sort of thing, but definitely food has to be involved today, right? And so from here, right, now what we're going to do is we're going to prioritize our next set of tasks. So work task, home task, you can choose, one of each. You can choose the whole bucket, but here's what I would say is really be easy with yourself. Only choose about 3 to 5 tasks that you want to get accomplished for the day. That way you're not over committing yourself. You're not over stressing yourself out. You're sectioning yourself and partitioning yourself well. So make sure that when you put your time in there, or your tasks in there, that you leave yourself room. You don't hyper focus. So a lot of people are plant-based, so more of an alkaline based diet. This isn't really a nutrition live. Next month though, all my classes are about nutrition, so tune in. This month, what do I teach? I'm about to teach about the emotions next week. So we've taught a lot about the mind. I've taught about conscious mind, subconscious mind, conventional medicine, hypertension, intro to holistic medicine, and then now next week matters of the heart is what we close out February with. So we talk about the role of emotions and how we use emotions and all that, and then in March we'll get into actions, right? Because remember our thoughts. So January was all about the mind, creating a mindset. February about the emotions and really about internalized stress and how we deal with stress. So we'll talk all about that next week, and then March will be about action. That'll be just in time for kind of spring. So action. So we'll start to talk about food and harvest and planting and all of that stuff. So that'll be conversations in March. All about food, sustainability, growing your own food, how to do that, all kinds of things in March for that. So tune in for that. All right, so you should have, at this point, have your tasks in there. You've got your breaks in there too. You're nice and relaxed, right? And we're ready to take on the day. Any last little bit of things that we need to go into the schedule just to make sure? And remember, this is just our day. It's Friday as well. So happy Friday. You made it to the end of the week. If I like me, I have the weekends off, which is kind of nice. Well, off, I still work, but I never really work any day anyway. But I don't see patients on the weekends. So going into the weekend, just relaxed. If you are in my Intro to Holistic Medicine class, we have our class tomorrow at 11 a.m. Make sure for that class you have completed your nutritional assessment questionnaire, you've gotten your pH drips, and you've taken at least one assessment. So we'll be breaking that down and working with it and really talking about what your results mean. What can I do to climb hills better so I'm not out of breath? Okay, so solo is funny. Work on your cardiovascular health, solo. Work on your breathing, your internal breathing. Some of these hills, though, I must say, in St. Lucia are insane. So regardless of how athletic you are, aerobic you are, how you feel, you will still be humbled on these pitons out here in this 86-degree heat. So just FYI on that. Big inhale. All right, guys. Well, everybody should have their day planned, their bodies moved, their minds focused, their emotions settled their center of calm and their center of peace ready to go for an amazing day. Oh, thank you so much, Melanie, and I'm glad you're enjoying the class. Indeed. So, yep, so tomorrow I'll be in Intro to Holistic Medicine. Next week we'll continue on more with case taking. So I'll definitely see you tomorrow. And then next week, back again, Morning Flow, Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. 15 minutes of movement, 15 minutes of meditation, 15 minutes of journaling, and 15 minutes of day planning to really get your day started and be in flow state in the beginning of your day, because that really is going to set the tone for the rest of your day so that you're able to be efficient and get all the things done. So amazing. If you want to register for my hypertensive webinar, you can get the replay. Click the link in the bio. Also, too, if you want to register for the Intro to Holistic Medicine is self-paced course, so you can, even though we're in week 3, you can still register and follow along. So go ahead and do that. I will see all of you later on just in these TikTok streets, and of course I'll see everyone tomorrow at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So in the meantime, stay in flow